Have you ever wondered what movies looked like before Hollywood put romance into neat little boxes? Imagine a time when love stories on screen were bold, daring, and followed no rules. From runaway heroines and forbidden affairs to clever women redefining romance, these films set the bar for passion long before censorship clamped down. Tonight we're diving straight into the top 15 most romantic pre-code films you should watch today. Let's get started. It Happened One Night, 1934. At number 15, It Happened One Night, 1934, launches our list. This film essentially created the template for romantic comedies. Directed by Frank Capra, it follows runaway heiress Ellie Andrews and a brash, down-on-his-luck reporter, Peter Warren. Their cross-country road trip is full of quirky mishaps, witty banter, and tantalizing will-o' moments. The chemistry between Claudette Colbert and Clark Gable is electric, but it's the playful fun throughout that keeps this film fresh nearly a century later. Ellie isn't just a damsel, and Peter isn't merely a knight in shining armor. They challenge and bicker with each other, ultimately making one another better. The movie famously swept the Oscars for Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay. If you only watch one classic romance, this is it. Witty, fast-paced, and irresistibly charming. Trouble in Paradise, 1932. Number 14 is Trouble in Paradise, 1932. If elegance and mischief had a child, it would be this film. Directed by Ernst Lubitsch, it follows professional thieves Gaston and Lily, whose romantic partnership grows complicated when they set their sights on the sophisticated Madame Cole. Set in a dreamy Paris, it's more about romance than crime. Lubitsch's witty script sparkles with double entendres and clever dialogue, while his direction emphasizes what's unspoken. Glances, closed doors, and subtle gestures that speak volumes. In the end, falling in love is the greatest heist of all. For romance with a clever twist, this one's a must-watch. Red-Headed Woman, 1932. Number 13, Red-Headed Woman, 1932. Comes with charm and wit. Jean Harlow stars as Lil Andrews, a secretary determined to capture her boss's attention. What makes this film stand out is Lil's ambition and cleverness, portrayed with Harlow's magnetic presence. Unlike many films of the time that punished women for scheming, Red-Headed Woman allows Lil to win. The performance is sharp, funny, and sympathetic. Combined with lavish costumes, snappy dialogue, and supporting roles from Chester Morris and Una Merkel, the film is both entertaining and trailblazing. Watching Lil outsmart the men around her is exhilarating. Romance can be daring and fun. Design for Living, 1933. At number 12, Design for Living, 1933, breaks convention. Lubitsch's sparkling adaptation of a Noel Coward play introduces a free-spirited woman torn between two best friends, played by Gary Cooper and Frederick March. Rather than choose, she embraces both. The trio's agreement to keep romance from interfering with friendship quickly unravels into witty, sophisticated, and risque situations. This film doesn't judge its characters but invites audiences to laugh, root, and maybe envy them. With sharp dialogue, clever reversals, and cosmopolitan charm, it's a love triangle that defies expectations and celebrates unconventional romance. One-Way Passage, 1932. Number 11, One-Way Passage, 1932, proves that not all romances need happy endings to be memorable. William Powell and Kay Francis play strangers meeting by chance on a ship to San Francisco. He's a condemned man, she's terminally ill. The film's bittersweet tone creates urgency in every stolen moment and glance. Their romance blooms on moonlit decks and in secret rendezvous, making every moment precious. With supporting warmth and humor, it's a tearjerker demonstrating that sometimes love is most powerful when fleeting. The Divorce, 1930. Number 10, The Divorce, 1930, tackles love and scandal head-on. Norma Shearer stars as Jerry, whose husband's infidelity pushes her to fight back. Bold and sympathetic, Shearer gives a performance mixing vulnerability and strength rarely seen in early talkies. The film examines double standards in relationships, showing women can make mistakes and reclaim happiness just as men can. glamorous costumes, sleek direction, and a modern-feeling script make the divorce more than a period piece. It's a manifesto of daring pre-code romance. Grand Hotel 1932. Number 9 is Grand Hotel 1932, where romance entwines with intrigue in Berlin's most opulent hotel. Greta Garbo plays a lonely ballerina, John Barrymore a desperate baron, and Joan Crawford a stenographer balancing ambition with attraction. The film masterfully juggles multiple storylines without losing the human heart. Love here is about longing, sacrifice, and fleeting connections. Art Deco sets, swirling camera work, and a glamorous cast make this ensemble romance unforgettable. 3 on a Match 1932. At number 8, 3 on a Match 1932 packs drama and romance into an hour. Joan Blondell and Dvorak and Betty Davis portray childhood friends whose lives diverge but continually intersect. Known for its fast pace, sharp dialogue, and candid look at love and loyalty, the film is both romantic and suspenseful. Blondell adds warmth and humor, Dvorak delivers a haunting performance, and the story keeps audiences guessing. It's romance with melodrama and danger. Lady for a Day 1933. Number 7, Lady for a Day 1933, is a Depression-era fairy tale. Street vendor Apple Annie's fortunes change when Gangsta Dave helps her pose as a high-society lady to impress her visiting daughter. Romance grows not only for Annie but for those around her. Capra's signature mix of sentiment and humor creates a story both funny and moving. Love emerges from trust, friendship, and respect, reminding us that the truest romances can grow in the unlikeliest places. A Free Soul 1931. Number 6, A Free Soul 1931, radiates passion. Norma Shearer stars as Jan Ash, torn between a respectable fiancé and a magnetic gangster, Ace Wilfong. The mix of courtroom drama, family tension, and attraction makes it compelling. Jan follows her heart, even when dangerous. Shearer's fearless performance and Gable's magnetic presence create sizzling chemistry. Love here is messy, complicated, and thrilling. Morocco 1930. Number 5, Morocco 1930, transports viewers to windswept deserts where Marlene Dietrich and Gary Cooper ignite the screen. Dietrich's Amy Jolly, a nightclub singer, falls for a mysterious foreign legionnaire. Their doomed romance is unforgettable, enhanced by iconic imagery. Dietrich in a tuxedo, the longing in every glance, and a final scene walking barefoot into the unknown. Sternberg's direction captures shadows, sand, and song, making this a classic inspiration for generations. Babyface 1933. Number 4, Babyface 1933, is audacious. Barbara Stanwyck stars as Lily Powers, who climbs the corporate ladder using charm, wit, and determination. The film frames ambition as admirable, showing Lily navigating romance, power, and independence. Rapid pacing, sharp dialogue, and bold storytelling make it a pre-code classic blending grit with glamour. Love Me Tonight 1932. Number 3, Love Me Tonight 1932, serves romance with a dose of laughter. Maurice Chevalier, a tailor, falls for Princess Jeanette MacDonald in this musical. Director Ruben Mamoulian's inventive camera work and playful tone create a world where love moves everything. Musical numbers are clever, the chemistry light yet heartfelt. A delightful film that blends fairytale charm with humor. The Bitter Tea of General Yen 1933. At number 2, The Bitter Tea of General Yen 1933, is haunting and visually stunning. Barbara Stanwyck plays American missionary Megan Davis, drawn to the enigmatic General Yen amid Civil War China. Capra's lush, atmospheric direction explores forbidden love and cultural tension. Stanwyck's heartfelt performance and Nils Astor's complex General Yen deliver bittersweet romance full of longing and sacrifice. Night Nurse 1931. Finally, number 1 is Night Nurse 1931, a pre-code surprise that's both thrilling and romantic. Barbara Stanwyck plays Laura Hart, a trainee nurse caught in danger and deception, who finds love with a street-smart bootlegger. Their connection grows through courage and compassion, not glamour. The film celebrates women's resilience and love's power to flourish even in adversity. A perfect finale. And there you have it. The 15 most romantic pre-code films worth watching today. From witty comedies to heart-wrenching dramas, these films prove love was never bolder, cleverer, or more irresistible than in Hollywood's wildest era. Grab popcorn, invite someone special, and let these classics sweep you off your feet. Which will you watch first? Comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more vintage movie magic.